Hey there, everybody, and welcome to Travels from Irulan, a new 5th edition D&D podcast of the hundreds of D&D podcasts out there, and hopefully will earn a spot on your calendar to listen to on a regular basis. Now, the world y'all be living in here is taken from multiple sources, from books, lore, and even other podcasts, so you might just hear familiar names, places, and even see similar events take place. This world our travel takes place in is called Irulan, and is loosely based on the Forgotten Realms. Going around the room, we'll introduce our players. We have Butters, who plays Gorth.
Hey there.
We have Hoku, who plays Suet.
Is it bad to like the voices in your head?
We have Jerry, who plays Plethorin.
Shh, they're not supposed to know I'm here.
Oh yeah, that's right. And we have our special voice actor guest, Mr. Fate Zephyr. Welcome, sir.
The voices will never leave my head. Please help me!
So, where we last left off in Travels from Irulan, the party engaged in a cupcake eating contest that, let's say, just went awry with some silverleaf additions to the batch of custard. And unfortunately, all the children were dosed multiple times with said concoction, leading to a mega amount of munchies happening, that then resulted in them actually devouring not only the contents, food-wise, of Riata Flog's Pixie Passion Fruit Emporium, but they also started eating like the gingerbread frame of the actual cart itself, and then basically drank all of the different sweet, fruity drinks and liqueurs that came out of the big brewery tank there as well. Now, this kind of exposed Mr. Gorth, this exposed Gorth and his little playmate, who was actually having some fun adult happy time in the bushes back here. But to their surprise, this also caused some issues because of the ingredients that these children were eating. In that, you notice that these children, their skin kind of starts to become waxy and looks real pliable, and then the children, they start to combine like a putty, and they start to kind of grow and shape, and appendages start to appear in places where they shouldn't, and you guys hear this enormous roar that is quite deafening at the end here, resulting in the following creature standing before you, very disgruntled, very angry, and looking to eat more of you. And the first thing we're going to do is actually going to go ahead and roll initiative in the game here, which means it's going to be our first fight. Woohoo!
Yay!
A fight! Yay!
Right off the bat.
So we're going to have you guys go ahead and roll initiative on your character sheets there. Please keep in mind, for the newer players here, make sure you add or subtract your modifiers here if you have like a plus or minus to initiative.
Alright, so according to initiative, Gorth would be first.
Okay. Are we ready then?
Yes.
Yes.
All right.
Yes, ma'am.
Well, obviously, this event, as it has taken shape, is going to be pretty surprising and not so comfy. So that's going to upset me quite a bit. I think I'm going to go ahead and go into a rage.
Okay.
For my bonus action.
Gets interrupted, goes into rage.
Is this before or after you pull out?
Yes.
Just yes.
During.
Oh, okay.
She's just swinging around.
So she's still attached.
But you see what happened was... no, I'm going to go into a rage, and then I'm just going to charge the thing with my flail readied.
Are we still talking like euphemisms here? Like what are you using as your flail?
Like I have a flail. It's my weapon.
Oh. Okay.
You see, it's in my hand there. It's also on my character sheet.
Gotcha.
No. So yeah, I'm gonna charge the thing and attack it with my flail. I mean, Can I attack it with my flail, I guess is the question. Am I within 5 feet?
I would say that you, since the children were eating on the gingerbread housing of this caravan with all the sweets and stuff like that, I would say that you're well within, within range. It was basically, it happened right next to you. You saw little children kind of come out from anywhere and everywhere, start eating and yum, 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 and then they just, monster.
Okay, cool. So then I'm, gonna jump right in and hit it with my flail. I guess.
Go ahead and roll for it.
Roll for it, yeah. That is a 12 to hit.
A 12 does not hit, unfortunately.
Well, with that one. And I
Yeah,
already
whipped
used
it
my
back.
bonus action, so help.
Okay.
Oh.
Because I'm pretty sure it goes next.
No, Zareth would be going.
Oh,
next
okay,
now.
cool.
Yep. Okay. Zareth, what we'll have you do is go ahead and roll a d20.
Aye, aye.
And we won't necessarily worry about modifiers and stuff like that because of your lack of a character sheet. We'll just go with straight dice rolls and stuff like that.
I am
That's
stupid.
all right with you. Okie dokie.
We'll give him a long sword. Just
There you
give him a
go.
long sword for now.
There you go. Alrighty here. So Fate with a 12 that also does not hit.
That is unfortunate.
Very.
Drat.
Very.
Papa, that would be the Children of the Fae next.
Gotcha. Children of the Fae. The first action the Children of the Fae are going to do is the little tendrils with small little beady little eyes on it are going to, basically look around and see this giant, bubbling cauldron that wasn't initially consumed. And what it's going to do is it's going to reach out for it and basically start, mouthing its giant maw, and a proboscis essentially extends from the internals of its mouth, kind of like like the movie Tremors, for instance, those little wormy things that comes out of its mouth. You see one of
don't
those.
like that.
You actually see one of those tiny little creatures basically kind of work its way into this spot, and it starts just gulping it down, as well
You mean
as
like
its
Little
mouth.
Mouth from Alien.
Little mouth from there you go. Little mouth from
Oh,
Alien.
God.
Yep.
Oh, no thanks.
But oddly enough, one of its hands is basically has a pinky up, so it's fancy about it.
Oh, okay.
Because
That
the
makes
children had manners.
Of course.
But as it drinks this entire cauldron, just gulps it on down here, you kind of see it kind of like muscles bulge at the same time, and that'll be its first action. Its second action is that it's going to go ahead and take its turn on Gorth at this point here, and go ahead and try to basically snap at you with its big old beak. And
Okay.
let's see here, 5 plus. Does a 12 hit?
The 12 does not hit.
Okay. This creature will go ahead and snap at you, but it comes up short. And that'll be its turn for this go around.
I get it, because you're short too.
Ha ha ha.
Racism on dwarves.
I believe it's my turn.
It is
Yes,
very
sir.
much your turn. You're invisible, so.
Alright, so I'm going to approach it. Because right now it can't see me.
Mhm.
And I'm going to hit it with first, like, go for a stab with my rapier. And in doing so, I'm going to do a sneak attack. Meaning I now roll advantage.
Okay. Go ahead and roll for it.
He's not gonna do anything.
An 11 that unfortunately doesn't do anything.
It was actually the highest roll was a 6.
Oh, the highest was a 6 on that one? I thought it said
Yeah.
11.
No, the highest roll was a 6.
My bad.
I rolled 2 d20s.
Gotcha. I'm gonna say Plethrin, from a narrative perspective, you're just gonna kind of walk up and you kind of phase back into being able to be seen because you took an action to attack, and you're just kind of sitting there with your eyes closed, just swinging wildly, as this thing is basically still reeling from its failure against Gorth, but it don't do nothing. Okay.
No, it do not.
It don't do nothing. So yes, top of the, or probably as, let's see, that was Gorth, or
Chouette.
Chouette.
Yeah, it's
my
my turn.
apologies, guys. Here, I'm retarded. My bad. So
Okay, so I'll
Chouette,
go ahead.
yes, go ahead and roll for me if you would, please.
I'm gonna first try and see if I can move into view of the thing without getting too close into the crossfire of both Fate and Plethrin. And then I am going to try and cast Ray of Frost and hope I hit. Doink. No.
With a 4, absolutely not.
Wow, we're
No,
all
never.
looking at
Weird.
This,
Strangely, the 4 does hit though. The rest, no, but the 4 for sure.
oh yeah, because that logic checks out.
Yes.
It's certainly reasonable. I agree with the numbers.
I too agree with the number.
Sue, do you have any other actions you would like to take place, hon? That you're
I'm
allowed
gonna-
to do.
Well, I moved and I attempted to cast. I think that's it. That's all I can do.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, Plethrin, you are up, sir.
Luke's back up already. So it's Gork's turn now.
Oh my
I already
God.
took
How
my
about-
turn.
You know what? I am being ridiculous for whatever reason. I'm gonna have you guys keep track of who goes next. How about that? 'Cause
I can keep track of it.
Seems reasonable
Oh.
enough. Yeah.
Thank God. I'm gonna relinquish my DM powers here to you guys. You guys are in control of the game now. Fuck it. Oh my goodness gracious. Yes. So please, whoever is next, please do your roll. And-
Gork, it'll be your turn.
oh my God.
Okay. So I'm going to. I think because I'm in a rage, I get to do frenzy attack, right?
I believe that's how.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So I'm gonna do that. So for my first attack, I mean, I just have the one weapon, so I'm just gonna use the flail for both of them. So yeah, I'm gonna start hacking away at this thing. The first one, that is a 19 to hit.
That will hit.
Okay, and
Golf
my
clap.
rage also grants me +2 melee damage with strength weapons. So that is 10 damage
Nice.
for the first
Nice.
one. And then my second attack is my bonus action because of frenzy. Right?
Right.
Cool. That is a 13 to hit.
That just barely hits. That'll
I'll
hit
take
though.
it. That is going to be 8 more damage.
Wonderful. As you hit with your flail, you're actually hitting it kind of in its extremities, and the second hit kind of hits it in its torso-y area. And as it slices open these children's morphed flesh, what you see is not what you normally see when you slash open any type of monster that you've encountered in the wild. In this case here, what's kind of splashing out is candy. Candy is kind of oozing out here as this creature lets out a giant scream in horror. But it's not like a monster.
Is the candy wrapped?
It is. It's wrapped.
What type of candy is in this, cut?
Yeah, I mean, that is the important question, right? We need to know whether this is the good stuff.
If it's
or
Kit Kats or
yes.
Hershey's, I'll take them all.
But if
What
it's
if it
just
was
like the
butterscotch
weird
stuff?
strawberry candies you get from church, like,
No, it's got to be butterscotch. Butterscotch is the win for sure.
Ah,
Okay,
okay, I see.
Okay.
Is it full-size Snickers?
Yes, they are about full-size Snickers size chunks. wrapped candy that are coming out here. But everybody give me like a perception. Those who want to look at this. Normally it costs an action, but I'm going to give this one to you for free.
Perception. Would
My
you say since I made cut that I get advantage on that check?
I would most certainly say so, since you're the closest one.
I sure hope so.
Hey, Papa, guess what?
Yes.
Okay, that's more like it.
I
got
have-
14.
22 on perception.
Oh,
Would a 10 be good enough?
I would say that's just good enough, actually. That would be the minimum number to meet it, to beat it. It would be a 10.
Oh, Zephyr, it's a D20 roll, and then just to add like a modifier to it, just roll like a D4.
Yep. And guys, just so the folks at home here are our wonderful, wonderful audiences, make sure that we're actually calling out the numbers of the rolls as well. Otherwise, they have to watch the video.
I rolled a 16 into a 1.
It's 17.
Wonderful.
Roll a
17.
Yep, it'd be 17 for you, Zephyr.
Okay,
Yes,
so we
sir.
all kind of see everything. In a sense.
Yes, you guys do. So what you guys notice here, and primarily this is actually quite shocking, primarily to Gorth, since you actually have a front row seat to all of this here. Where this candy is erupting from here, and those little candy bits on the ground, something's off about the candy. These are little chunks that are, like you said, it's about the size of a Snickers bar, but the outside is actually pristine, looks like a piece of candy, but you can see, through the cellophane, and upon further inspection, they're little meat chunks with like blood on them. And so these looks like candy, but they are little children meat chunks.
Are they moving?
They are not moving. They are very much inside their wrapper, waiting to be opened and devoured.
So what Plethora here is snack.
No.
No, I don't think so.
It processed so late what you said, Jerry.
What did Jerry say? I must not have heard it.
He was like, so you mean these Snicker bar sized meat sticks are snacks?
So are these Slim Joes? Or are these a beef jerky?
Plethrin uses his action to go, ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh,
Right
piece of
inside
candy.
the monster.
Don't you tempt me. I will drop the weapon if you do that.
That's what it is. They're not Snickers. We look at the wrapper and we see they're actually thick Jeffs.
Yep, exactly. They're little Snicker-sized meat chunks, essentially, in wrappers.
No bacon.
Well, that's horrible. Thank you for that.
You're welcome.
This is a very traumatizing sight.
Dragoon, how did your session go? Oh, there was lots of nightmare fuel that happened. We'll have to spend that somewhere.
Halloween is no longer the same for me.
Zareth, I believe it's your turn now.
Yes,
can't
it is
eat
indeed my turn.
I can never eat Snickers again.
I will never view Snickers the same again.
I'm sending Dragoon a box of.
What?
So my apologies. I'm getting lost in the fantasy here. Whose turn is it next?
It is my turn.
It is
Wonderful,
Zephyr.
sir. Feel free to roll, sir.
Ouch.
Nice.
Ooh, that 9 is not going to cut it, unfortunately, sir. That will not hit.
Okay, Child Fae.
Children of the Fae. It is your turn.
Sweet. Children of the Fae. This creature is actually going to go ahead and turn at this point here and actually aim its sights to Plethrin at this point here. It's going to go ahead and make its first attack to Plethrin and does
Fun times.
does a 24 hit.
I'm so tempted to say no, but yes, it does.
That's weird. Is I keep on rolling crits, but they don't hit Plethrin. I don't know what's going on. This character is broken.
I wonder what's going on.
Right? Alrighty. What I'll need you to do here is I need to find my dice because of reasons. Plethrin, I'm going to need you to go ahead and take 7 points of bite yummy dummy bite piercing damage.
Do you
As
taste
it,
like Snicker bars?
No, but I'm gonna taste the sweet, delicious taste of death soon.
What company is that made from? What company makes it?
He,
I believe Wizards of the Coast.
Ah, okay.
Oh, it's my turn.
Okay. Actually, it's not. I just was
okay.
looking for confirmation that you took the damage.
Yes, I did.
Okay,
I did.
perfect.
I'm scared to tell you what my hit points are.
Gotcha. That's fair. That's fair. It's at this point here. It's going to take its second attack, and it's going to aim its sights at Mr. Zephyr here. And Mr. Zephyr, I'm going to go ahead and say that he does a 17 hit. What I'll have you do is go ahead.
You go ahead. I was just gonna suggest something.
Go. No, feel free. What do you suggest, sir?
I was gonna say I feel like the D20 would be a good roll for him to see if
That
he counters
was-
this.
Right. I would say that would actually also be appropriate. I was about to actually mention it. So
I would instead
Yes.
Oh, okay.
suggest a D10 roll and we add 10 to the result.
gotcha. Actually, let's see here. Give me 2 seconds. I actually think I have some fun middle ground here.
Just a D12. Add 8.
Zephyr, here is what I'm going to do here. I'm going to send you a screenshot of a character sheet, and we'll have you go ahead and go off of that. How is that?
I will try my best,
Gotcha.
but don't expect me to be good at anything.
No, that's perfectly fine, sir. That's perfectly fine.
If you get confused, by all means, don't be scared to ask a question.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I am shivering in my boots.
My booties are shivering.
Well, you don't sound like you're shivering. Start your teeth chattering.
Okay. So Zephyr, that will be the character sheet of a Mr. Gallus Billion. And all of your stats and stuff like that, from your strength, dexterity, con, int, wisdom, charisma, stuff like that, it's gonna be in the upper left-hand corner. And then all the other stats and stuff like that will be on your screen there.
And then before you say anything, when it's your turn, make sure you add the modifier.
Correct.
Back to the question at hand: does a 17 hit your armor class, or surpass your armor class, or is it below your armor class?
Are you talking to me as the DM?
No, I'm talking to Zareth as a player. going back to your, I'm basically rebounding off of your question to Zareth. If a 17 hits him,
What would that be?
That'll be your armor class, and your armor class is an 18. It'll be in the upper right-hand corner.
if it's abbreviated, it's AC.
Yeah, it literally says armor 18 class.
Yeah, my armor's 18. Armor class 18.
And my memory is absolutely shot after today's event, sir. Does anybody remember what Papa Dragoon rolled? This is incredibly unprofessional for a DM.
It was a 17. It was a 17.
Yeah, you rolled a 17.
Okay, so it does not hit. So that will be its turn at the end of that here. So the next person on the round here is going to be Gorth.
No, Flatherin. This episode
Gotcha,
is going to
okay.
be called D&D Plays Dragoon.
Yeah.
In America, Dragoon plays D&D, but in Soviet Russia, D&D plays Dragoon.
That's right.
So, does drinking a potion count as the movement or attack?
It counts as the action, so it would replace your attack unless you have like a bonus action that would allow for an extra turn.
I'm going to. Hmm.
I'm back.
I have
Welcome back.
I have two weapon fighting. So
Okay.
if I was to pull out another weapon, does that count as the action?
Generally, pulling out a weapon from like a scabbard or something like that does generally, in D&D rules, does count as an action. But what I will say here for this campaign here is don't worry about that here. I mean, by this point here, you guys have already had basically a round, so I would say that in this case here is like as a one-off, that you already had it like waiting at the ready. Is that fair?
So I'm going to use the two weapon fighting, and does that mean I can attack with two weapons?
I believe so, if memory serves correctly.
Yeah, let me double check. It has to be two light weapons. So I'm gonna just poke at it again with my rapier.
It does take a bonus action to use that second hand.
Correct.
Does an 8 hit?
We're gonna have to get you some new damn dice here, sir. But no, it does not, unfortunately, hit. No, sir.
I think I need to get a new character. That's what needs to happen. All right, Shuette, it's your turn.
Okay, my turn.
Hold on. Let's
sorry.
let's go back to Gorth since he was away pooping.
Gorth is first in line.
Yeah,
he
Gorth
had
is
his
first.
turn, and then Zareth went, and then the Children of the Fae went, and then I went, and now it's Shuette's turn.
My bad.
Yeah. We're still on the second round, Gorth.
Yeah.
We haven't gone past yours yet. We were still talking about Zareth's turn doing the AC stuff.
Gotcha. So nobody's eaten the candy yet.
No.
I was tempted.
Am I technically in earshot to Gorth? And can Gorth hear me from where I am? If I was to yell?
You're like 15 meters away from me, I'm sure.
Yeah.
You're like less than 10 feet from me, yeah. Just about.
Oh, okay, yeah. That was way closer than what I said.
So I'm going to shout, I have an idea. Do you guys remember the candies that was introduced at the beginning that is supposed to cure all ailments from the cupcake eating contest? The dog is still here. I want to try and get him to the dragon thing to try and eat it and see if it will cure the kids from their weird monster high thing. Can I do that?
Didn't the dog run off though because Sparius was trying to ride it?
But it's right here, so I assume it came back.
Yeah, the dog is sitting there just kind of just watching this all unfold.
Because the dog's a good boy.
Yeah, it's a good boy.
I will
Here to
praise
help
the
as
good
always.
boy. I will praise the good boy.
So I'm gonna move over to the dog and try and steal or take as much of the candies as I can from them. And
just to clarify, the dog didn't necessarily have candies on it. It actually had a big old barrel around its neck that dispensed the kind of ooey gooey taffy out of a small spigot. But yes,
the taffy thingy. And does that count as a move if I remove the thing from the dog, or is that an action?
That would be an action to go ahead and remove it.
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
Yep.
And I'm gonna call that as my turn.
Okay, I will say that you're easily able to go over to the good boy, and you're able to find the buckle and undo the buckle. You now are in possession of a big barrel of yummy get better juice.
Yay!
Taffy. Okay. Anything else for your turn, Suet?
No, I already moved and I did my action, so I'm good.
Do you have a bonus action that you could use to like toss it to me?
I do not.
Well, phooey.
Yeah. So now it's actually your turn.
So it is. The cauldron is empty at this point, or?
Yes, the cauldron is empty. I wouldn't say all of it is necessarily gone, but there's maybe like a dram's worth at the very bottom of it.
Now, my understanding was drinking from that cauldron had some sort of magical effect. Do we see what effect that had on the creature?
At the very beginning, it did. When you guys saw the creature basically go ahead and slurp out of it, you saw its muscular figure kind of engulf. Kind of like if you see like Popeye, once he eats the spinach, his muscle gets bigger.
Yeah, great. That's great for us. That's my favorite thing. Yeah, so what did we say that was 10 feet-ish over to you?
Just about. I did move 3 feet. So you're about 7 feet from me.
Okay, so then I'm gonna use my standard action to go over to you. And I'm assuming it's not gonna cost me a whole bonus action to receive a barrel that's in her hand, right?
Correct. I would say that that's pretty reasonable.
And I'm still enraged, so can I use my bonus action to throw the barrel at the thing's mouth?
Absolutely. I will ask for an additional. There's a check in there. I forgot what it was.
Can we call it athletics? Dexterity?
Let's do dexterity, actually, on that one.
Okay, well, dex is the modifier.
Ignore that. I was doing measurements. I was trying to find out I was doing like walking speed, how far he can walk, and then how far Chouette was from him.
Okay. Thank you. So my dex is +1. We'll roll that.
Speaking of which, Gork, what is your walk at speed?
Yes.
25 feet.
Okay. No, you're good.
That is a 14 on dexterity.
That very much so. I would say that most certainly, you think it's going to go ahead and fall short, but it actually catches the bottom beak and actually rolls right in. You hear the wood kind of tunk 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 as it is basically kind of going down its gullet as this creature basically chomps down on it. As you hear a big burst of ooey gooey yummy taffy going down its gullet here. And it's at this point here, something else happens here. This creature here, it actually kind of reduces in size here. It kind of forms like a weird ball out of almost like Play-Doh-like, and about half of its mass kind of breaks off, and you kind of start seeing like little tiny hands and little tiny feet and little tiny heads kind of emerge, hair growing back where it once wasn't. As this creature's who's holding out of the monstrosity. Let me do something. This monster is going to it's doing a fucking ballerina twirl. The creature is essentially going to break in half, almost a very amoeba-like style. It's still going to hold its main monster shape, but it is going to go ahead and reduce its size, as the other lumps of clay that breaks off from it here basically form back into small little children who are laying unconscious on the ground.
Okay. Looking at this small children now laying on the ground, do we see any indication of the physical damage that we dealt to the creature?
You do still see the split open side of the smaller creature, but unfortunately here, one of the children is missing a hand.
Ooh.
Oh no.
Oh no.
We're going to court. Oh god.
Oops.
I definitely did not eat that.
Do we have to be in initiative turn to have a conversation, or can we still say it out loud to characters?
You're more than welcome to go ahead and shout if
Okay.
you would prefer.
I'm gonna ask Gorth, do you think another round of that taffy thing will work on the second half of this amoeba monster?
So, two things. We just fed it all of the taffy. And also, the fact that it didn't work tells me probably not.
Well, it worked halfway.
Yeah,
Maybe
and
maybe it'll work another. If we do another half, we can find somebody in charge, maybe in a medical tent.
I don't think we have time for that.
I mean, if you guys can distract it long enough, I can go. Or, you know, I can keep it here if you guys can run fast enough to find somebody, question mark?
You guys would have known that there was a couple of stations, the carnival kind of expects, you know, shenanery and stuff like that to happen, and kind of fey magic mishaps to happen from time to time. So not only did this dog have that giant barrel around its neck, kind of going as a mobile treat you, make you feel better unit, but you would also know, and they would also have the same type of taffy in that medical tent that they pulled all the children over initially here. So there would be another batch of said substance in the tent.
In perspective to where we are, where would the closest tent be?
The closest tent here is actually going to be right over here. I'll go ahead and I'll ping it.
Oh, we're not that far from it. Okay.
Yeah, that's where it was from last session, at least from my brain working.
Okay.
So, I
we're
don't know
looking
if I'm missing an asset or if there's just not a tent there.
I think
No,
it was
there's no tent
moved at
there.
one
We're-
point. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I had to make room for the carousel.
We'll just assume that
Of course.
it's a tiny little pop-up tent,
Yeah.
not like some big medical tent.
It's fairy sized.
Yeah, very sized.
Yes.
Let's just go along with the fact that Plethrin and Ivor, when they first came in, Ivor accidentally sprinkled some of that invisible dust on the tent.
Yeah, we'll go
Sure.
with that.
There we go. I'm loving the narrative.
So it could work. Okay, going back into the plan, it could work. I could double action, run in there, get it quick, and come back. Unless somebody is faster.
I mean, if you think you got it, do it. Like,
Okay, we just
I
keep
don't-
you guys just keep it contained in here, and I can go.
yeah, I mean, there's plenty of us that
this-
attract it.
This will be player to player. Quick.
Yeah,
What is
without a character.
everybody's walking speed? Yes,
I'm-
out of character. What is everyone's walking speed? So that we
30.
can determine who's the fastest.
Mine is 30.
Mine's 25.
Zephyr, I don't know if it's labeled. It should
30
just say
feet.
walking speed.
Mine's 30
Okay.
feet.
Okay. Mine's just 25. So it'd be Shuen and Zareth. Or Zephyr.
And we're both generally in the same area, so we're both generally in the same distance from the tent.
Pretty much, we both can do it, or one of us.
I will keep it distracted with my one health.
It's
I do
Zareth's
so much.
turn now, right?
It is Zareth's turn, so
It is
Zareth,
indeed Zareth.
yeah, Zareth should be able to hear everything that we're saying, so he can
I
make
will
the
go
initiative.
to the
to do it.
invisible medical tent.
I shall
Okay.
do
No,
it.
Zareth, don't leave me alone with this.
The evil laugh.
So, just so I know, so I understand kind of how it works, walking speed is one thing, and then to run, does that take 2 actions?
It's called a dash. I think.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
dash.
so essentially the way that, at least the way I see it here when it comes to movement, is everything is you just have like a bank of movement speed. So whatever that movement or that speed is, that'll be the amount that you can move totally, unless you basically, say that I'm going to dash, in which case it basically doubles that number, but in doing so, it takes up that action. Does that make sense?
Okay, so you have a move action and a regular action, and dashing takes both of them, or where just walking does not. That makes sense.
Correct. That's the easiest way that I've been able to go ahead and do it, just to simplify things.
Okay.
That way we don't have to crack open a rule book and search and search and search. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, the rule book does say that the ultimate rule is the DM's word.
That is true. Yeah.
That is,
It
yeah.
is
I'll
essentially
have to
DM's
consult with
word.
him.
Yeah.
Well, we're all
Okay,
the DM, so technically.
This will be character to character. Plethrin's gonna say to basically everybody, why don't we just form a line? Like, like an assembly line.
Oh,
And-
Lord.
Is this gonna be
What?
child labor? Are we? Huh?
Unless children are going to be a part of it, I don't think child labor is going to be partaking in this.
We can make the unconscious children part of our assembly line just for decoration.
Hey, now there's an idea. I like that idea. It injures someone else and not me.
Exactly.
Just toss the barrel onto the onto the unconscious child. It's okay.
Zareth, will you go get the medicine, please?
I will kindly get the medicine with my fancy ass boots.
Yes. Them boots were made for dashing.
No, I think I'm just gonna take my time.
Oh,
And that's just what he'll do.
Hurry, please, hurry! Don't take your time.
I am taking my
walk
time.
out of here.
I am walking out of here.
I'm going to imagine, just for flavor, because he's taking his dear sweet time, he wants to put some flair on it. I'm going to say that he is actually doing the fucking moonwalk
Yes.
backwards.
Time to go get the medicine, baby.
Time to take your pills, bitch.
Time to get your medicine.
Do you come back or
No, that
He used his move action to go over there, and he's just gonna chill until next
Yep.
turn.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who fucking did that?
Are you gonna do anything else or that?
I'm just gonna walk over and try to take the medicine. That's it.
Okay.
He's just sitting on the barrels in the tent.
Yeah, I'm just chilling. I'm not gonna do shit until my next turn.
Hey
Have
guys,
fun,
is this the
y'all.
right barrel? The one I'm sitting on? Yeah, I'll watch you guys until you tell me.
I don't know. It smells like
no.
alcohol. I think I should just drink it and gulp it up.
Oh goodness. So yeah, I'm gonna say that this smaller barrel, is actually is most certainly can go ahead and take it in and use your if you have any remaining movement speed. That you can go ahead and use the some of that to go ahead and make your way back if you so choose.
He should have an extra 20 feet back.
Fine. I wanted to chill more, but I'll walk back with the
He has an
barrel.
extra 10 feet to go back.
Well, he was here, so he had that 10, 20. He said he had 30, so technically.
I had 30.
No, I figure it's more accurate if the measurements lined to grid instead of inch, because the whole board is 60 inches.
You really did do your measurement. Get out of here with your boring.
So I feel like
You're eating
no. Hear me out.
Oh my god.
Tabletop version of the grid. Every square is 5 feet.
Right.
And if you measure it with the grid option, he's walked roughly 18 to 20 feet.
All right, Plethora, don't forget to tell the teacher that we're supposed to have homework.
Oh, and don't forget the pop quiz we're
please.
supposed to have.
Yeah, please don't tell the teacher that we have a test next week on Friday.
You know what? Papa Dragoon.
I feel like I'm a
homework.
substitute teacher here, and I just gotta sit back and watch you guys have like fucking fun.
You're the teacher. You're gonna
Listen, we had a test that we needed to do. We haven't passed it out yet. We had
Teacher, can
homework
I
that we
slap
that we
Plethora? Can I slap him?
It'll cost an action.
I'll do it. I'll do it.
You called tomfoolery. Here's your tomfoolery.
My name's Valerie Dubois, and I'll be your substitute teacher for today. Is this sex ed? Is this the right room?
Yes, it is.
3 doors down.
I
Three doors down.
am
Today
13
was-
years old, so I think we're supposed to learn about the male reproductive system today. So I think yes.
Well, I forgot my models at home, so we're gonna learn about STDs here. Let me show you my inner thighs.
Ma'am, this is a Wendy's.
Oh shit! Oh my god, I'm at the wrong restaurant.
Wendy's. What are you talking about? We're in Denny's right
So I
now.
went to school.
Sir, you're in an IHOP. Please leave.
Sir, you are in a Denny's.
Excuse me, sir. This is an IHOP. We sell breakfast, not STDs. Get your ass out of here before we call the
Yeah,
manager.
I hopped in here to give you guys a fucking lesson.
Oh man. The poor child dragon thing is just confused.
Excuse me, my son is eating his pancakes and he's listening to your tomfoolery. Get her out of here.
Just the children of the Fae just walks out of here.
Let me tell you something about pancakes. You see,
One day, a mommy pancake and a daddy.
Hey, you know what, Dragoon? At least we know if your voice is shot.
Comes out.
Yes.
Dragoon, at least we know if your voice is shot, Gorth can do Valerie Dubois.
There you go. There you go. Oh my goodness. So yeah, like 9 months later, the two pancakes they make a waffle.
And then later on in the hospital bed, the mother pancake gives birth to a child pancake. And then they have
Torbeck
to
is
pay
only
hospital
four.
fees to take care of the child before they leave after 6 months. And then they get into crippling debt. And yeah,
Sometimes it's supposed to be a pancake and it comes out as a waffle, and the daddy pancake gets real mad.
and then he leaves to get maple syrup from the convenience store and never comes back until 10 years later.
Talk about
Torbeck is scared.
By that point, there's nothing but flapjacks for all of them.
I appreciate
Well
you guys.
said.
I appreciate you guys. You guys are gonna
So-
make editing hard for me tonight.
Oh my god.
Yes!
Good fucking luck.
Oh my goodness.
Did you, is your turn done?
Yeah, yeah.
I think so, yeah.
Come back over
Yeah,
here.
my turn should be done.
Okay, so from a narrative perspective here, what people are seeing from an outside perspective, minus the shenanery, I'm imagining you guys are all basically doing these voices and stuff like that as he's running, just to kind of make light of the situation because you guys are who you are.
I
and
assumed all of that
he's-
was out of character.
Hoku, leave all that in. That's good. That's gold. That's good stuff.
Okay,
Um,
you made my life easy to edit.
I'm gonna say that Zephyr, you're able to go ahead and make it about halfway back to Gorth with your movement speed here. Fair enough.
Okay.
Cool.
Just
Excellent.
okay.
Yes.
Cool. Alrighty. So, is there any? I believe that's all the actions that you would be able to take here at that point here. So that'll leave us at the top of the round here with Suet.
No,
No?
No.
No.
child.
What?
It'll
Oh my
be,
God.
it'll be child. It'll be child.
It'll be the children of the faith.
Oh my goodness gracious.
The one thing
You are
that
no
I
longer
can
the
Why
the
is my
dungeon
brain not
master.
working? Okay, so
Oh.
I'm reading this initiative here. I'm going from like top to bottom.
You're reading
You
it
are
that.
no longer the dungeon master. You are
I'm
terrible at your job, and you're leaving it
Yeah.
to your freaking coworkers.
So,
Congratulations.
my
out of
first day on
character
the
for a
job.
moment, if I may.
Yep.
The reason this is happening
There,
is
read it like that.
this card is made to be read the other direction.
Oh, that's
Um,
right.
But we instead ordered it in order of our dice rolls.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
Okay.
yeah, because Dragoon did tell us to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
And then
follow the
immediately
arrow.
Forgot he said that.
Follow the arrow. You're gonna read it that way.
Yes. Follow the arrow
Dragoon,
brick
if
road.
it helps, it's the children of the Fae's turn, the turn that I've been absolutely dreading.
Yes.
Gotcha. Thank you, sir. Much
I would
appreciated.
also point out that Plethrin is now the closest one to the children of the Fae, and I am no longer that.
Which is now why I'm starting to cry because Zareth left me alone.
Oh, I thought it was from all the laughing.
So, get the medicine.
The children of the Fae, at this point, as they've been so wonderfully called here, is actually going to turn to Plethrin because it is you're basically the closest one, and it's going to go ahead and take a bite at you, sir.
All you're gonna hear is just Plethrin mutter under his breath, "Dear."
You're praying to Jesus at this hour? What the hell?
You're about the
Does an
same size
8
as it.
Does an 8 hit your AC, sir?
Oh, thank God, no. Oh my God.
So that will be its first attack.
Oh
And because
no.
it misses with the beak because of its reduced size. Its depth perception, we'll say, is a bit skewed here. But it is close enough to go ahead and take a swipe at you with its claws.
Swiper, no
And
swiping.
Is it rolling at disadvantage?
It could be.
No,
Does
I
a
think
20
you're
hit?
I think your AC is at disadvantage because you're so scared. I don't even know how that works.
Unfortunately, yes.
He rolls 2 characters and takes the less funny of the 2.
Yes.
Does a
that checks
20
out.
hit, sir?
Unfortunately, yes.
Okay. Alrighty. we will have you go ahead and take.
Hold on. Let me stop you right there. Let me stop you right there. I'll make it easy for you.
No. No.
Plethora was already at 1 hit point.
We have to know how much damage it was, though.
Roll the
You-
damage anyways.
You might not
Nice
get
girl.
death saves.
Right. So it rolled a 4 for damage on the swipe for slashing. So you are actually in the clear from a death saving throw perspective, but you are unconscious. So Plethora, from a rule perspective here, and just for our listeners at home as well, when it comes to death saving throws here, and we'll make this kind of an educational process as we go. When it comes to death saving throws, depending on how much damage you basically are knocked into the negative, it can actually determine whether or not you get the opportunity to do those 3 death saving throws, or if it just flat off kills you. And the determining factor for that is, I believe it has to be double the amount of health that you have overall. And I'm assuming you had only, I believe, was 9 health to begin with as at full, right?
No, I have 19 as my full
Okay.
health.
Gotcha.
My
Then you-
understanding was the damage would have to be enough to bring you to negative whatever your maximum is. Is that not accurate?
From a rule standing, it's in 5th edition it's you have until -10 before your character's actually dead.
Only negative 10?
I've gone off of what Gorth has actually said, where it's whatever your max amount is. So if it's 19, if the creature whatever hits you for and puts you into the negative past, I think it's double the amount. Oh, what the hell is? I think it's. Oh man, my brain hurts. Let's go by this here. So executive decision on this here. If the creature knocks you into the negative by double the amount that it would be on the negative side of 0. So if you had 19 overall health points and it knocks you to -19, you're still in the clear. But if it knocks you into double the amount into the negative of your total, health point hit pool, so basically 19 plus 19 on the negative
38.
side. Yep, thank you for the math. And then you would be basically making us a new character. Fair enough?
Fair enough. I'll
Okay.
just bring in Ironwood,
Oh no.
my broken ass character, because I did the stats wrong.
Gotcha. Is everybody fine with that?
I'm chill with it.
Just go ahead and keep things moving.
I'm chill with it.
Yeah, that's pretty gracious, actually.
Yes,
yeah, I'm
very.
down with
Yeah,
I'm
very.
pretty
Listen here.
loosey-goosey, and I like your character, so I kind of want to keep you
that. Fair enough.
So, alrighty here. So that you, Plethrin, unfortunately, you go ahead and hit the dirt for a little bit of a dirt nap, and are unconscious at the moment. Okay, what are we doing with these happy hands?
Celebrating
Fun.
Plethrin's life.
Yes, the town drunk is gone, so now everybody gets to celebrate.
For the listeners at home, we are playing this on a video game called Tabletop Simulator, where instead of a regular cursor, you get a cartoon hand to play with, and, well, we're just kind of spinning them around, and it's a fun time.
This is very
You really
enjoyable
should
by
be
spinning our hands.
Yes, you really should be watching on the Patreon side of things, where you guys will actually get to see the video portion of this instead of just the audio.
Thank you.
Orbeck enjoys this action.
That's right. Unless Suet wants to go ahead and upload the video in the future to the Spotify version of this.
I just figured everybody would just tune into Canopy Gaming, shameless plug, on Rumble.com.
Yeah, on rumble.com.
Yeah, there you
Whoa,
go.
Watch
is
the
it
live stream.
On Canopy Gaming.
Yes, sir.
Yes, Rumble.com. Sign up for free, and you can start streaming yourself.
Okay, we're
Right,
not that kind of.
but-
We're not doing that kind of plugs.
Yeah, that's too far. That's too far. We're standing.
You
We're
can make
standing
your
at Canopy
own
Gaming.
podcast and you can make your own podcast and compete for views just like we do.
This week's episode brought to you by
Let
podcasting.
them stick here.
It's fun.
Let them stay
All right,
here. They'll
so-
never make their own.
For my turn, I'm gonna have to roll a saving,
Death save.
Death save, yeah.
Correct. Correct.
Meaning I need to roll a crit. Unfortunately, I think by rule, Nat 1 is an automatic failure.
It is a failure, yes, but it counts towards 2 out of the 3 death saving throws. If
You
memory
need
serves.
3 successes or 3 failures, and a crit on either side counts as 2 of those.
Correct.
How do you?
Please.
How do you?
God
What
of
do
D&D,
you
if
roll?
you are listening, Wizards of the Coast, if you let my character live, I will make sure he stops drinking.
We all know it's a lie.
What do you
Wait,
roll
I didn't know
for
we're
a
gonna
saving
keep the
throw?
promise.
That's
For a saving throw, it's a d20. Yep.
No.
Straight
For
up.
death savings. Oh, it's just a straight.
No way. For our
Oh,
listeners
God
at home,
damn.
this man just
Wow.
pulled out a critical hit out of his ass. So that's 2
That is
two
a
death
natural
saving
20.
throws.
Hey,
are
yo, what the heck now is
successful.
that?
So Plethron's done drinking.
Plethron's not alive, or not back.
Not alive yet.
He still has
So-
to make 1 more successful death
I
save.
have to make 2 more.
Right.
2 more.
Okay.
one more.
Okay.
1. Crit
No, you
counts,
needed
as-
one.
crit counts
You
as
needed
2.
one.
I thought. Oh, shit!
You got a critical, that means 2!
The Plethron, it's a straight up and down d20, but anything over 11 is good. Anything under 11 is bad.
Ah,
it's-
okay.
11 to 20, you win. And
I
1 to
thought
10, you
I thought it was. Oh, okay. Never mind. Never mind. You're good. Never mind.
Okay. I see.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
That's my turn.
So you're still unconscious, but you only got 1 more save to make.
What, Plethron? What is your hit points at right now?
He's at
Under 0.
Under 0?
No, he's at
Negative
0.
3.
Oh, at
He's
0.
at 0. So he's
Okay.
still unconscious at the moment.
Okay.
I,
So you're-
I figured since I was at 1 hit point and it did 4 damage, I'm at negative 3.
Unless the hit perma kills you, negative health doesn't count.
Correct. So you would just be reduced out to 0 and be unconscious on the floor.
Oh, okay. Cool.
I think Gorth's been doing his research out of sessions.
Well, actually, you guys.
Oh no.
Actually, he's just a huge ass drunk, he's pretending to be unconscious.
Okay, my turn. I'm gonna move over to Plethron, but I'm gonna move where I can keep the Fae in my line of sight, and I'm going to cast Healing Hands, and he gets 3 HP. Boop.
Do you have to do anything for that?
No. Actually-
don't I need to be above 1 hit point for that to work?
No, actually,
Nope.
it does. Nope.
You can. It would
All
have the
this
same
is.
effect, Plethron, is if you had somebody basically open your mouth and pour like a healing potion down your throat. It would go ahead and basically restore you. So if you were sitting at 0, even though if you had like death saving throws, it would basically go ahead and stabilize you enough to where you would come back with a couple of points. You're basically your eyes would open and be like, I learned nothing. Yep.
This one was the one that's been giving me trouble. This isn't a spell or anything. This is a racial trait. It's an action, and it just causes creatures to regain hit points equal to my level. So you're only allowed to get 3 because I'm a level 3 wizard.
Does it give hit points or stabilize, or just flat give hit points?
Flat give hit points.
Damn.
Which means
Equal.
that I wouldn't that mean that I stabilize?
And get the hit points, yes.
Yes.
Correct.
Shit.
Correct. This shit.
Okay. Okay, cool.
Because
I'm up,
Just
but I'm
stabilizing would put you at 1, but yeah, you have 3 now.
Right. Yeah.
So
I am indeed at 3, but that does mean I'm prone now since I'm back up.
So that's my action, and that ends my turn.
And that's me now.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So have fun trying to distract it.
You're next!
So, did you come back from the campsite?
He's halfway.
I'm halfway.
He's halfway.
I'm
He's
halfway. I decided to stop halfway just so I could take a huge breather after walking 30,
He smacked-
30 feet.
He smacked into an invisible barrier and took 2 points of damage.
Hey, what the heck? Oh, hell no! I'm not taking 2 points of damage for hitting nothing.
Real quick, out of character for a second.
Yeah.
Each action or move, each turn rather, takes the equivalent of what, 6 seconds
Yes.
in game time?
Yep.
Can you guys walk 25 feet in 6 seconds?
I wish.
It's like, that feels like a very strong speed to me.
With large
How are your
strides,
legs?
yes.
Me boys.
How are our legs beefed up?
Well, I would imagine that Gorth, since you have such short legs, you would be like, oh my god, look at that girth of legs.
To me, how I look at it is 1 second outside is 1 minute in game. That's how I kind of perceive time in D&D.
Okay, so you perceive it as 1/6 of what you're supposed to then.
Right.
Cool.
Yes.
All right. Anyway, so we are trying to feed this thing the rest of the medicine. It just
Yes.
took down Letherin. He is now recovered.
Yes.
I mean, I don't want to hit the thing.
Throw a rock at it.
Can I?
Do you have a range? This is out of character. This is towards Buttery, not
Yeah.
towards his character.
Yeah.
Do you have a ranged weapon?
I do not. I have unarmed strike and I have my flail. I was going to suggest that I attempt to grapple.
You can, if you're Gorth, just so you know, if you're looking to not necessarily hit the creature, the option that you would have, yes, is a grapple, but do keep in mind you also have a non-lethal damage. So if you want to go ahead and just whack them, but as long as you go ahead, basically tell me I want this to be non-lethal damage, you can basically use like if you have like an axe, for instance, you can use like the side of the blade to kind of like use like operate as like a big spanking utensil.
An initiation paddle. An initiation paddle.
Oh yeah, I had one of those in college. It was a bad
Emotional damage. Smack an enemy with emotional damage in a fight.
No, I think I'm gonna attempt to grapple it, which I am hoping will give advantage when we try to dose the thing.
Yes, absolutely.
So we're gonna call that athletics.
We will absolutely go ahead and roll athletics, and I will do a competing dexterity
Back
here.
to get right up close to the thing.
Ooh,
so
okay.
Athletics, I've got a +4. That is
I have a 19.
That is not what I thought that said. Holy shit. I rolled a 7 + 4 and 11.
Okay.
So that did not work. I thought it said 1, and I was like, oh no.
He rolls in the wrong direction. He grapples something else.
Oh no, I grappled my own shoe.
Right.
Oh
So
my
it's
Small
shoe!
enough to reach it.
This creature is able to go ahead and dodge you, unfortunately, with a 19.
Well, no advantage for you, but it's still your turn. No, I get a bonus action. I'm gonna punch it in the head.
Okay.
Miss the grapple,
Go
so I'm
ahead
gonna
and roll
knock
for
him.
it.
Just give you a punch in the head.
Well, that is a nat 20. Plus
That-
4. That's a 24. Does that hit?
Oh my goodness, yes, it does, and it does double whatever damage roll that you're going to be doing with that mighty fist of yours.
That is going to be also a crit. That is a up to 3 damage, and I rolled a 3, so that's now 6.
What the hell is this dwarf made of?
The Gorth, you punch a hole in the universe, and it is you basically come up to where this creature basically at first kind of does a zig and a zag, and misses you on the first attack here. But when you basically kind of like you kind of have an idea as to what its mode of dodging is. So you're basically like, you kind of do this thing where you kind of shift your feet back and forth like whoop, 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 whoop. And then as the creature kind of looks down at your feet as you're kind of shuffling your feet kind of very comically, you then basically look up and punch it right in the fucking forehead. And it actually kind of knocks it and dazes it a little bit here. as you kind of see these little comical little birds kind of tweeting around its head a little bit here. And it is still alive, but just kind of dazed from the what do they call it? A roundabout? No, like a sucker punch type of thing.
Yeah, I definitely would consider that a sucker punch. There's no way it was seeing that coming. Just whap.
Real quick.
Yes.
Real quick. Butter, are you still enraged?
Oh yeah, that was my bonus action.
Okay. So, instead of a 6, you actually rolled an 8.
Oh.
You get
Yeah.
a +2 to your
that's
melee
right.
attack.
I forgot that. Yeah. So
Okay. So that's
that
2
was
more
a
damage on top of it.
That was a net
Yes.
20, which makes my hit a 6, which I'm raged, makes it an 8. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and argue that should also grant advantage to dosing this thing.
Absolutely. It is very much dazed.
Yay! I did the thing, even though it was weird the way I went about it.
Hoku, you want to go ahead and share for the class and those people that are listening to it at home, who are our wonderful little subscribers and listeners and stuff like that, what you posted in chat?
Do
wanna share
I
with the
have
class?
to? Do I have to, Mr.
do.
Goon?
Akko, you
You
better
do.
do it. The teacher's asking for it.
That's right. That's right. You gotta hand the
Um,
note and read it to the class.
I passed this to my neighbor Jerry, and the note read, "I hate to think Butters is pantsless fighting this Fey child." Also, I asked Jerry if he thinks I'm cool, yes or no, and he checked no.
Listen,
Listeners at home, for the record, Hoku did in fact write my name as Nutters.
Nut.
And I will also argue that this is is it an amalgamation of children? So that makes it worse?
Yes.
A little
Who can
bit.
say?
A little
Who
bit.
can say?
That makes it worse. Yes, it makes it worse.
I mean, they're
Okay.
unconscious, so.
Chris Hansen emerges from a bush nearby and just kind of raises his eyebrows, looking at the situation, evaluating.
You're next, buddy.
I wonder if I can get some raw footage.
Why don't you
Alrighty.
have a seat over there?
Yeah, he pulls out a small seat here. So
He just pops out a camp chair.
Yep. So, Gorth, is that all of your actions that you would like to take, sir?
I mean, unless you want to give me some extra actions, and I'll just keep hitting it. But no, I think I've done my job.
I want to
Gotcha,
move.
Gotcha. Zephyr, I believe, according to the way I now understand our initiative sheet to work now, I believe Zephyr now is actually in charge of what he's going to be doing next.
Yeah.
You now understand near the end of it.
I understand
Right at
yours,
the,
yes.
the last move of the fight.
I
Zephyr's
understand how
choice is he's
D&D
just
works.
gonna
It's the last round.
Ah,
Zephyr's choice is just gonna be to run away from battle with all the barrels of taffy.
no. I'm going to do something with the barrel of taffy. I would like to approach the creature.
Okay.
Okay.
Is that it?
Consider yourself approached.
And then, with the barrel, in my hands, I shove it down the throat of the children of Fae.
Okay.
Well,
Roll for it.
All right. Go ahead and roll for it. I would like you to go ahead and do like a straight D20 there. Yeah.
the Tweety birds spinning
I want
around
to
this
shove
thing's
this
head. Look at
giant
you.
wooden barrel down these children's
Shop.
throats, and I
Would
will
that be
enjoy
a
it.
strength?
17.
Damn.
With a 17,
Wait,
you're-
he gets advantage.
that is true.
It's very aggressive hearing us be this violent with a monster called Children of the Fae.
We're not treating this.
Wait.
We're not treating these children as humans. We're treating as a monster, just like
Oh,
regular
Butter, did you say
society.
he rolls at disadvantage?
No, he rolls with advantage.
Because he's dazed. Yep.
So that was
okay,
a
so that
17. That
means-
definitely hits, but he could get a crit.
Yeah, he.
That is true.
Yeah.
Go
Which-
ahead and roll another d20 for me, sir.
Critical to dose?
And then this next roll shall be to shove it down the kid's throat. It's another 17.
That was 17. All right.
Well,
All right. Either way, he still does it.
Happy Halloween! And then I shove it in his throat.
Okay.
what a line.
What a
Oh
line.
my goodness. As
You hear one of the
this-
Fae pop out and say, actually, it's Arbor Day.
It's Halloween!
Oh goodness gracious. Okay, so the barrel does basically get mamba jammed down this smaller throat here.
Did he
As
take the
you-
lid off?
Zephyr,
Oh, n-
did you take the cap off?
Oh no.
Did you?
He said, oh no.
Oh no.
oh no.
We'll say from a narrative perspective here, with a 17, you actually are able to go ahead and push this thing far enough down this thing's throat with a daze that the esophagus, basically as a reaction to this, unbeknownst to the creature here, is basically going to go ahead and basically constrict down and actually break the barrel open inside of its body cavity.
Oh no. I forgot to open it.
As this barrel,
sickening crunch.
yep, big old crunchy bit. As this barrel basically collapsed, the medicine and stuff like that of the fun little fairy taffy starts making short work of the remainder of this creature here. As you start to see it kind of perforate in different sections in childlike cookie cutter-esque portions here, as this monster essentially then basically falls apart like little chunks of putty coming off, and you see just a heaping pile of small little dazed children. Oddly enough, one of the children has a black eye for some reason.
Weird.
It's don't know how that happened, right?
That's so
Um,
wild.
As the children are then now basically kind of dazed on the ground here with one with the black eye here. The other child across the way here still missing a hand, but it's kind of like a smoothed over, like not like a cut necessarily, just kind of like a nub, essentially. And we are out of initiative.
Before we even
Listen,
do
that
anything,
hand was missing before I even got there.
before we do anything, what is happening?
Go ahead.
Let the
Hope.
record show.
No,
that the hand was
Nice
missing
gymnastics.
before that.
the angel is in my way. Before anything moves and before the children wakes up, I almost called myself Crushrin. Holy crap. Chouette is going to press the digitation a puff of smoke to conserve Gort's modesty.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Not that you spent like the last 25 minutes fighting the thing pantsless, but better late than never.
I will
Right
remind
there.
you,
That is some
we did
serious
have
balls.
a conversation that each turn is only 6 seconds, and this was what, 4 turns? I think that's a pretty short amount of time to have my dick and balls out.
mean, at
is
some
just going
point.
to-
Not to mention that you were fully erect this entire time.
Oh yeah, it made
Catherine
me
is
wonder.
just going to whisper into Gorth's ear. You still punched a child.
You still punched a child.
Jokes on you. It's not the first time I fought a battle with a full erection.
He's just
Also not
teaching
the
his
first time I
future
punched
kids
a
how to
child.
fight.
Not the first time I punched a child.
Please, can you please put some pants on, Gorth, sir?
He
Please.
has
Of course.
clouds
Please
on.
get
It's
it up,
fine.
Get it. Pull it up so it's no longer around your ankles.
I pulled a cloud up from my ankles. I wear the cloud proudly.
You're wearing cloud pants.
Yeah,
at
yeah,
this
yeah.
point? Is this okay?
Yeah, it's my new look. You're gonna have to keep this prestidigitation up for a long time.
I can only keep it up for an hour before I have to recast it again.
How dedicated to the bit are you?
I am very dedicated to the bit. If you want me to keep this prestidigitation cloud up, I will keep it up.
Let's go.
Let's go. You will now wear prestidigitation. You know what? You can even take your pants off right now, and I can prestidigitation pants for you. You can rock around
Oh.
butt naked. That's how
Still gonna
committed I
show
am.
through.
That's how committed I am to this.
The law won't catch me.
All right. I gotta step away for just a second, guys.
Sure. Oh my goodness. All right, so we're going to take a break till he gets back here. So basically just talk amongst yourselves here, folks.
Aloha everyone, Hoku here, and I hope you enjoyed episode 5 of Travels from Irulan. This is part 1 of 2 once again. There was a lot of shenanigans happening, so I hope you guys enjoyed that. I'm here at the end of the episode to announce that we are coming back. I am going to get Junia and Phantom to start recording with me again, and I hope that we can, create more episodes during the break with D&D. D&D is not going to be going out for, on a really long break. We're just going to be changing the upload schedules where we will be recording every other week. So D&D is going to be bi-weekly. So in between, we are going to be recording for the Bunch of Kalohis. Anyways, go ahead. If you like this episode, give it a follow. Go ahead and check out our listener supports. That would be really awesome. Have a good one. Later.